Hello everyone, this is Ghxstavo here. This is the TTP show, and we'll be reacting to some of the transfer market news. With me is Big Daddy as usual, big Orlando Pirates supporter. Uh,
We.
yeah, Big Daddy, ready?
Incredible mfethu wena.
Yeah, grand. Monnapule Saleng, man, very crucial player for your team. Very impactful player. One of the best performing players in the past few years for Orlando Pirates. Quick thoughts on the player.
First mfethu ngobulisa mina ngibiza uBig Daddy mfethu. You must call me the CAF Champions League quarter finalist. That's how I roll manje. Abanye basaphethe ama-calculate ukuthi masithola 1 point kuhamba njani. Yeah, Orlando Pirates is through. First of all, mfethu, congratulations to the biggest institution in South Africa called Orlando Pirates for going through the CAF Champions League. Abanye bebathi siphelezela i-Sundowns, but i-Sundowns siphelezela thina manje. Scales are changing. But yeah, mfethu, first of all, in the Saleng, mfethu, I'm mad about that thing. I'm completely mad about because of a lot of things. Firstly, number one, at the level that we are as Orlando Pirates, mfethu, right now, we need even the cleaning lady, the lady that's doing tea, the guy that is cutting grass, in our training venue, to be pulling into one direction. And the direction is to get Orlando Pirates into us, obviously taking the league away from Sundowns, in us going as far as we can in the CAF Champions League. And then to have a key player, because Saleng, without a doubt, is a key player for Orlando Pirates. And especially in games that are big, those where he comes in and he shines. And we desperately need that player to be part of the squad and pulling in every direction. I'm glad to see Nda back. I'm glad to see Lepasa, Mosele, back, Togi back. And we need Saleng back because he's our breadwinner. And for us then to be in this stage that we are, in terms of not even knowing what is happening into Saleng. Some of us are privileged enough to know what's going on, but what irritates me the most is what the agent is saying, right? He's talking about something. Let's assume everything that he's saying is true, ne? And that thing happened when 1.5 years ago. Why are you bringing something that happened 1.5 years ago now? At this stage of the season where Orlando Pirates does not need this kind of stories. We don't need Saleng's focus taken away. The timing of when this thing he wants to come out, for me, it is a problem of when he's saying it, because we need this player focused. Because that thing that Kulumanga is the season where Saleng scored 15 goals, 11 assists, ne? And he did, and that's when the offer came. He waited for a year and a half to come out and tell us about what happened then. That's number one. For me, that is the biggest problem. Secondly, is the player did not produce the same results in the second season. I think my minutes that he had was 2,600 in that season, where he scored the 15 goals. In the second season, if I'm not mistaken, he had something like 5 goals, or even 5 goals or 5 assists as well, something like that in the second. So all I'm trying to say is he did not produce the same results. And then the third season or the second season after the great season, now this thing is coming out. What is trying to say? The other thing, Ghxstavo, that makes me mad about agent Yentwana is he's not mentioning the real other reason of why the player is not playing. And it is a personal matter of the player. Instead, he goes, he attacks Orlando Pirates and don't say, actually the player now, there is other reason of why he's not focused to play. And for me, in fact, Saleng, if he was listening, I was going to say to him, boy, come back. Come back and give Orlando Pirates the league. Come back and give Orlando Pirates, the Champions League. And then at the end of the season, start talking about if you want to go overseas. Also, we don't know if the team is still asking for Saleng, because for as long as it doesn't play, Ghxstavo, it's a problem. If Eliako drops. The other thing as well that players need to understand, Ghxstavo, is the badge called Orlando Pirates in the front of the jersey, because the club is more important than yourself. The reason you have a Saleng and number 14 at the back and not in the front is because the club comes first. We have great players in fact to we've lost players like Boteko Modise. I'm talking about incredible players, but the club remained. We forgot about them. We moved on. We brought another star. We moved on. And if Usaleng really, really wants to go overseas, he needs to come back and bank goals for one of the Pirates. And win us the league, win us the Champions League, he's gonna go overseas. But if azokubeka kanje, as Orlando Pirates, we can let him go. We don't even mind, Ghxstavo, that your team, Mamelodi Sundowns, takes him. We are used to it. We will create another Saleng. Umkota has already showed that he's got it in him. Obviously, inexperience shows here and there, but we can go out. There's an Amazulu boy there, which is number 19, left-footed, almost similar profile, to Bonkota and Saleng. Those are players that we can bring, and we bring back Orlando Pirates to what it needs to be. So for me, I am mad in so many ways, but I'm just to say to the player, you need to come back, bang the goals if you want to go overseas. But to the agent, yeah, I don't want to say anything to the agent, but it's what.
I think as fans, the agent parts, you guys can take him on. You'll decide what you do, because I don't think the club can say something as of yet.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what's the relationship there, and I think or I saw that there's a 15 million rand price tag currently on him. Uh, I'm not sure if it's open to be sold from Orlando Pirates, and if I'm correct, his contract should be ending in June.
Yeah, but you know, Asmos, when it comes to contracts and faith, those are things that are never revealed. I'm also under the impression which contract expiring, and he should be at the moment be able to sign for any other club. So yeah, we don't know what's going on, or maybe there is an option that Orlando Pirates has on his contract. Those things are never mentioned, so we never know. Yeah, but
So
all I'm
so
saying
so
is good.
so
Even that,
if
yeah.
if the player is unhappy and they would like to leave the club, don't you think it's time for Orlando Pirates to capitalize and just put him out there in the market and try to get the deal for themselves, get that money, and sell the player and add the
To be
funds
honest
to
with you,
possibly another signing?
Ghxstavo, but Ghxstavo, players need to understand, is there any club that is going to come and pay 15 million at the moment for Saleng when he has not produced the same results that he has produced before? For me, that is number one. Are they going to be interested in it? Also, clubs will look at the current situation and say, if we take the player, is he going to sulk as well? As he's sulking now when we sign him, they look at that. Number three, there is a personal matter Saleng that he's dealing with, which might even prevent him from moving overseas or even signing to another club, for instance, if it would happen to come out. So all I'm trying to say is Saleng needs Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates needs Saleng, and we need to come together. The agents need to realize that if he wants his player to go overseas, he needs to come and win the league and win the Champions League, and then he can go gracefully. But if Sundowns nama millions is will give them nokuza or mhlawumbe sinikeze ushalulile that side because sibona sekunabo sekunabantu abathakhenayo abajimayo. So I'm saying but
But
that is
that's a
for me,
conversation for another
Ghxstavo.
time. It's a conversation for another time. I think it's something that will engage in, possibly you and another Sundowns guy, because I'm just here, I'm the host, but I'll add my 2 cents here and there, and there are a lot of topics, man. There's a lot going on in transfer market, and currently, right now, we still have the Apolis thing, we're not sure where it's going, and potential signing for Orlando Pirates. We have Abu Pasadena in the market. We have Abu Matulidi in the market. So stay tuned in, guys. This has been Ghxstavo in the TTP show, and I am with the quarter finalist of the CAF Champions League, Big Daddy.
See,
You know,
see,
I
that
have
is
I,
it,
I have
Fred.
to